I wanted a bottle of Absolute Aphrodisiac from Initio. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I got a sample from Scent Split. I fell in love with it immediately. I gotta have it. Until I realized that Yom Layl has their version. And I'm good. You're looking for fall fragrances. And we got a high of 73 in North Carolina, so it's fall. And you're looking for the sexiest date night fragrance. Yeah. Check out Yom Layl's Only Desire. You see how golden that is? Jill Scott said it best. It's golden. Not quite R. Kelly golden. Probably shouldn't have said that. Nonetheless, let's talk about it. Yo, what's going on, party people, fat boy family? I hope you guys are having an amazing day, man. Fall is here. October is here. The fourth quarter is here. It is a beautiful day, and I just look good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to be bringing this bright, shining, vibrant energy to your phone, to your screen, to your TV. I'm tripping. I know I'm ugly. It doesn't matter. Nonetheless, I still appreciate you watching the video. But do me a favor, if this is your first time watching, man, thank you. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and click that bell so you can be notified every single time I post new fragrance content to the channel. But let's go ahead and jump right into today's conversation. All right, again, listen, it's cool weather. It's cuffing season. It's fat boy season. It's vanilla season. And there are a lot of vanillas that we can talk about. I'm a gourmand lover, you know, but I love vanillas. I love amber, you know, I pull out the leather, you know what I'm saying? This time of year, we pull out the musk, all of those woods, those deep, dark fragrances. But sometimes, you know, you just got to keep it sexy. You know, fall is the season where you really just put it on. But if you're looking for something that's dark, that's sensual, that's ambery, that's sexy, that's like, ooh, that's her only desire, that's an absolute aphrodisiac, pun intended, then man, listen, this DNA is pure fire. And like I said, you can spend the money, you know what I'm saying, and go with Initio. I'm pretty sure maybe you can probably find it on the discounter and get it, you know, for cheap. Or you can just go holler at my people over at Yom Layl and get Only Desire. First of all, the presentation is hard to beat. I mean, so if you're in the presentation, just look at that bottle. That bottle right there is super fire. If you have never come into contact, you know, with a Yom Layl bottle. And if you just look at the juice, it's golden, golden, golden. Like, you already know what time it is. Beautiful bottle, beautiful fragrance, beautiful life, happy wife. If you're getting married in the fall, especially if it's outside, man, this is good. This is super sexy. Again, there is vanilla here. There's amber here. There's some musk here, a little bit of florals here. There is this like this note in the DNA. And this is why I appreciate what Yom did with theirs. It's called castoreum, like castoreum, which is like this beaver hide type of situation. Basically, it's musk. Now, it's not real, of course. Nobody's out here often beavers or whatever to get that DNA. Is synthetically recreated, but it gives this slight animalic nature. You know, some people refer to it as pungent. If you like, go on Fragrantica and look it up, that's what you will see. But in Absolute Aphrodisiac, when you combine it with that leather, a little bit of that pungent nature, a little bit of that animalic nature is more present. It's not like overbearing at all. It's not fecal or anything like that. Like that word is real hot on my channel right now. So it's not like that. And you know, and it's not off-putting, because you know, you guys know I don't really like a lot of off-putting animalic type of fragrances, but it kind of gives it a little bit of character. But Yom comes along and makes it more sensual and pulls back on some of that pungent, on some of that animalic. It's like, let's give this beautiful vanilla, let's give this beautiful amber, and let's drop a touch, like bing, like one drop, just to give it this essence of like, oh my God. One of the things that I love about Yom's version is that it pushes, it projects to my nose a little bit better than the OG does. Like I said, I've got a decan of the OG. I'm in love with that DNA. I was like, I've got to have a full bottle, but Yom's version does project just a little bit more. and it is a little bit sweeter. Now, you guys know I'm not the one-to-one guy. I don't do one-to-ones. I tell you it's 1 to 2. But what I do tell you, it's one of them ones. So if we're talking about dupes, clone fragrances, covers, remixes, inspired buys, renditions, impressions, whatever you want to call it, let's just talk about the juice. It is absolutely golden. It is sexy. It is sensual. This is approved for date night. So you already know, man, if you're putting it on, if you got on the coat, if you got on the frames, if you got on the hard bottoms, like this is the one. Again, it's called Only Desire. The DNA is called Absolute Aphrodisiac. Like, you're commanding attention, but you're commanding the attention of only one person. This is not something that you're going to be wearing for everybody. This is what you wear for that one. And this is one of them ones. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Fall is my season. Not just because it's fat boy season, but it's my season. And there are going to be a lot of things that I'm going to say this is one of those ones, because I feel like the fall and winter time is just made for love. And people, you can talk about winter, you can talk about Valentine's Day. Nah. When that weather starts to change, you know what I'm saying? And you looking for that one. I mean, it's October. It's scary movie time. It's popcorn time. Like this. Listen to me. Performance, beautiful, longevity, amazing. Like, I get easily 8 to 10 hours out of the fragrance. When you put it on, it's going to be oily. Like the oil concentration in this is super high, which is usually the thing with Yom. We're talking like 40% oil concentration or whatever. And I know a lot of people do that. You know, everybody's has high oil content, but no, like it has a sheen. It's like taking oil sheen from your hair and spraying it on your arm. It is crazy, crazy work. Like I said, the projection, most of that is going to be within those first 1 to 2 hours. And it's going to be nice. Like this is not something that's going to announce you. Like, people are going to smell you because vanilla, and there's some white florals in here that kind of have that ability, you know, to waft. So if you're an oversprayer, you're probably going to like this. But it's called Only Desire. I think, yeah, it's called Only Desire, right? Yeah. Y'all can see that right there. I only have eyes for you. I'm wilding. Them eyes, boy. Talk about scary movie. But there is nothing scary about this. Absolutely beautiful. Fellas, she is going to love you if you put this on. I'm not trying to sell a panty dropper. I'm not trying to sell sex, anything like that. But this is a beautiful golden vanilla style, sexy, ambery fragrance that you have got to get your nose on. Again, if you want the OG, get the OG. This one, you know, I think it's a little bit better. Like, is it 1 to 1? No, it's 1 to 1.9. Because I usually say 1 to 2, but I'm like, nah, it's better than that. Super close. Definitely like, it's like 9. It's high. It's highly rated. Like, I'm trying not to be that guy because I be getting on other people about doing that, but it's one of them ones for sure that I'm excited about, that I have in my collection. But yeah, holla at your boy in the comments. Let me know, how do you feel about it? Do you love that DNA? Have you tried that DNA? I challenge you. Get your nose. You know what I'm saying? Do me a favor. Go to Yom Layl right now. You can get a discovery set. You can get 5 fragrances, 10 mLs for $50. Make this Only Desire one of those. You can get the 30 ml for like $50. You can jump out there, get the full bottle for $85. And then if you use Dedrick's code, which I'm going to put down in the description, you get a free 10 ml. You know what I'm saying? Or go to Scent Split or wherever you get your decants from and get a decant of Absolute Aphrodisiac and then compare the two together. And then you make the decision on which one you want. Like I said, I know I've been talking a lot lately. Like, sometimes you got to have the OG. This is not one of those cases. Unless somebody gives me a full bottle, I do not need to purchase a full bottle. Again, Only Desire in the house of Yom Layl. Super fire. Definitely going to be one of those ones as far as best clones for fall, winter, moving forward, especially for date night. But hit me in them comments, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button while you're at it. Go ahead and click the bell so you can be notified every single time I post new content to the channel. But until next time, I get at you guys. Y'all be easy.